There is nothing to be nervous, okay? Generally, people make mistake, and we are human beings. There is a beautiful saying, to err is human and to forgive is divine. It means that human beings make mistake, right? So don't need to worry about what other people think about our mistakes. You should be focusing on correcting your mistakes and go ahead in life. This is the thought that every student should keep in their minds. In our practical session today, আজকে যে বিষয়টা সেটা হলো যে you came to me just 2 months before, right? And this is going to be your third month. So I just want to check up your progress, because if you just want to speak in English, suppose if somebody says that, sir, I know English. Knowing is not everything. If somebody is learning how to speak in English from a teacher, that time the teacher's responsibility is to check how beautifully his students or her students are improving in this communication field. So this is my responsibility to check your progress, right? So whatever you have learned from sketch to this level, so you have to present your ideas, your journey, and I'm going to ask you some couple of questions to check how beautifully you think with your logic or with your own opinions. Okay, so first of all, you just introduce yourself. Who are you, from where you are coming, and how did you find me exactly?
Hello everyone, my name is Pinky Pal and I am from Shiliguri Chayonpara and I have already done my graduation last year.
Eye contact is the most important part in communication. You know it very well. You just think that the camera is the eye. The camera is your teacher. So look into your teacher and then talk to the people. And that's how you develop your confidence level. Okay? Now introduce yourself to the camera.
My name is Pinky Pal and I am from Shiliguri Chayonpara and I have already done my graduation last year.
Okay, very good. Could you tell me in which college you completed your graduation?
I have completed my graduation from Shiliguri College.
I'm going to ask you some questions and you have to answer me in English from your own opinion. Okay, I'm going to check how beautifully you speak in English to express your ideas. Number one, তাহলে আমি কোয়েশ্চেন্সগুলো আমি একে একে পিঙ্কিকে করছি, দেখি what she thinks and how she thinks in English. Definitely she is a student, so she has come to learn. So there is a possibility of making mistake, because students always make mistake, not the teachers. তো তোমার জন্য আমার প্রথম প্রশ্নটা হলো যে what are the real skills that a graduate student need after graduation?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think personally, because you are a graduate, so you know very well how the graduate students feel after graduation and what skills they really need to face the real life. What do you think? And tell me the answer.
Okay. The first thing a graduate student after they completed their graduation, they got a job. So that's why the first thing they need.
They want to get a job.
Yes, they want to get a job. So that's why they needs how they beautifully speak in English.
Okay.
Because spoken English is very important for our
Employment.
yes, employment and also our communication skills. You interact all over the world. Because it's a universal language.
Yeah.
And it's and also a primary language of international business, science and also technology.
Absolutely right. Very good. So according to you, learning spoken English or English communication is very important skill
Yes.
after graduation, right? Because that time, as I say, most of the time the students understand education after graduation. So this is what you are going through right now, and not only you, every graduate should think like this way, right?
Yes.
Because after graduation, it means after learning, everybody needs earning to
Yes.
perform the responsibilities in their family. How important the school and college syllabus are to lead your real life? What do you think?
Okay. I think our school and college syllabus, after we completing our graduation, it was useless because
Because we face the real
Yes.
life after graduation.
yes, and
And what does the real life demand from a graduate actually?
real life demand for a graduate, they they must they must know in English, and also they have to know computer skill and
Soft skills.
soft skill also.
Now, what is the background or what is the environment of learning English and computer in school? Is it suitable for graduates for getting a job, or it is not suitable actually?
No, it's not suitable because in our school and college they learn this type of subject just based on
Syllabus.
syllabus and get a good marks.
Yes.
Not use your real life.
Yes, yes, yes. Not this is not usable in our
Yes.
real life, because our real life tells us a different story.
Yes.
Because in our real life, the things are happening which are not written in the book or syllabus.
Yes.
Actually, the syllabus is not teaching us how the real life goes on.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why when you complete your graduation after reading syllabus, you cannot match your knowledge with the real life skills, right?
Yes.
Real life demands our skills and abilities, and our school and college life, they demand only your
Our-
degrees,
yes,
and your marks and grades. Okay, very good. তাহলে let's come to the next question. So as a graduate student, how English communication is so important, especially in India?
uh, in English language is important in India because
It is a professional.
yes, it is a professional and
Business language.
yes, this is a business language and
How does the society think about English and the people who know English?
if you have enough educated
Repeat karo. If you have enough education.
yes, if you have enough education but you don't know English, so
Society thinks.
and society thinks you are not enough educated.
Yes, very good. This is the point of view of the society and the people living in it, you know.
Yes.
It means that the people who know English well, they are more educated, they are more talented. This is how the corporate world is thinking, right? Corporate world demands people who are very good at English communication.
Yes, and India is also a economic rising country.
Very good. Economically, it is developing country.
Yes.
That's why there are more opportunities in the corporate world, in the business world,
Yes.
right? Than the government job, than the government sectors.
If you interact with other countries people, so you must know English.
Yes.
Because most of the countries who are developed, they always talk about
English for their commercial purpose.
yes.
Okay, very good. That means there are so many MNCs, so many international companies coming to India, and they are providing employability to the Indian students, right?
Yes.
And when they don't know English, at that time they cannot enter that corporate world.
Yes.
Because there everybody is using English language for the international business. That's why English is very mandatory, and this is very practical subject or skill. Next question holo.
Sir, may I can I say something in Bengali?
Sure, definitely. If the message is important, if message is more important than the language, so definitely you are allowed to speak in Bengali as well. No problem. তুমি বাংলাতেও বলতে পারো যাতে যারা বাংলা ভাষায় মানে বাংলা ভাষাটা যারা বোঝে তাদের কাছেও যাতে মেসেজটা যায়। তো হোয়াট ইউ ওয়ান্ট টু সে ইন বেঙ্গলি? বাংলাতেই বলো তাহলে কি বলতে চাও?
যখন আমরা আমাদের কলেজ বা স্কুল কমপ্লিট শেষ করে জবে
আই কন্টাক্ট। ওকে, ফিল লাইক ইউ আর দ্য লিডার হিয়ার।
ওকে, যখন আমরা স্কুল এবং কলেজ কমপ্লিট করে সার্টিফিকেট নিয়ে কোনো জবের জন্য যাই, তো তখন আমাদের সার্টিফিকেটটা দেখা হয় না, দেখা হয় আমরা কি জানি, আমাদের স্কিলটা কীরকম, এবং আমরা স্পোকেনটা কি ঠিকভাবে জানি। অ্যান্ড অলসো এটা জানা হয় যে আমরা অলসো আমাদের কম্পিউটার স্কিল কীরকম।
তার মানে প্রত্যেকটা গ্র্যাজুয়েটকে গ্র্যাজুয়েশনের পরে দুটো স্কিলের উপরে মেনলি ফোকাস করতে হয় যদি তারা ভালো জব চায়, ভালো অফিসিয়াল রেসপেক্টেড উইথ হ্যান্ডসাম স্যালারি, যদি এমন কোনো জবের প্রয়োজন হয় তাহলে দুটো স্কিলস কিন্তু অবশ্যই লাগছে। সেটা হলো your extraordinary communication skill in English, and number two, a little bit knowledge about computer, how to
Yes.
use computer, email করা, মাইক্রোসফটের যে স্কিলসগুলো আছে, যেমন
Yes.
মাইক্রোসফট ওয়ার্ড, পাওয়ার পয়েন্ট অ্যান্ড এক্সেল, তাই তো, আর এদিকে ইমেল করা। তো এই সমস্ত জিনিসগুলো তোমরা আমরা যদি জানতে পারি, একটা গ্র্যাজুয়েটকে ভালো জায়গায় যদি জব পেতে হয়, সো দিজ আর দ্য টু স্কিলস দ্যাট দে মাস্ট নো। আর যারা নাকি এই দুটো স্কিলের ওপরে স্কুল লাইফে বা কলেজ লাইফে কাজ করছে, they don't need to wait for their job after their graduation.
Yes.
তাই তো, they can take the responsibilities and they can help their family financially. তাহলে এটা আমার পয়েন্ট অফ ভিউ নয়, অ্যাজ এ গ্র্যাজুয়েট স্টুডেন্ট দিস ইজ ইয়োর ওপিনিয়ন অলসো,
Yes.
রাইট? তো প্রত্যেকটা গ্র্যাজুয়েটকে কিন্তু এটা মাথায় রাখতে হবে, নো ম্যাটার হোয়াট সাবজেক্টস দে আর স্টাডিং ইন দেয়ার সিলেবাস, that may not be so much important like these two skills that we are discussing, your English communication skill, and not only how to talk in English but also what to talk in English, and to some extent you need to know a little bit computer knowledge, because now 90% work people are performing using the computer technology and English knowledge. So these two things can give you employability and can make a better life.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's the reality.
আচ্ছা, দিস ইজ দ্য রিয়েলিটি।
Yes.
আর ইফ আই টক অ্যাবাউট দ্য ম্যাথমেটিক্স, যদি আমি ম্যাথ সম্পর্কে বলি, তাহলে অ্যাকচুয়ালি প্র্যাকটিক্যাল লাইফে যেমন কি আমরা সাবট্রাকশন, অ্যাডিশন, মাল্টিপ্লিকেশন অ্যান্ড ডিভিশন,
Yes.
দিজ আর দ্য ফোর মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট ম্যাথমেটিক্স দ্যাট এভরি পার্সন শুড নো, যেগুলো আমরা জুনিয়র ক্লাসে অলরেডি শিখে ফেলেছি, তাই তো? ইভেন কি আমরা এটা নোটিস করেছি যে এই যে ক্যালকুলেশনসগুলো, আজকে তুমি গেলে একটা মলে, তুমি কিছু একটা কিনতে গেলে, সাপোজ ইউ আর ভিজিটিং এ মল, রাইট?
Yes.
You want to buy product and you saw a discount, 45% discount on its real price. তো অরিজিনাল প্রাইসের মধ্যে 45% ডিসকাউন্ট আছে। তো এখানে কি আমরা কোন ক্যালকুলেশনটা ইউজ করব? অবভিয়াসলি অ্যাডিশন, ডিভিশন, মাল্টিপ্লিকেশন, এগুলোর মধ্যে আসবে। উই আর নট গোয়িং টু ইউজ a plus b হোল স্কোয়ার, নর উই আর গোয়িং টু ইউজ e is equal to mc স্কোয়ার, রাইট? তো এই সমস্ত যে মানে বিভিন্ন রকমের যে ম্যাথমেটিক্স রয়েছে অ্যাডভান্স লেভেলের, সেগুলো প্র্যাকটিক্যাল লাইফে আমাদের ততটা বেশি কাজে আসছে না, যতটা বেশি আমাদের মানে যোগ বিয়োগ গুণ ভাগটা লাগছে। সুতরাং যদি ম্যাথসের কথা বলি, সো স্টুডেন্ট শুড নো দিস টাইপ অফ ক্যালকুলেশন, দ্য বেসিক ক্যালকুলেশনস। ধরো একটা চিকেন কিনলে, একটা গোটা চিকেন কিনলে, চিকেনের দাম হলো তোমার ধরো 260 টাকা, 260 টাকা কিন্তু 300 গ্রাম চিকেন। বলো এখানে কি তুমি a plus b হোল স্কোয়ার দিয়ে ইউজ করবে? নো। সো উই আর গোয়িং টু ইউজ দ্য বেসিক ম্যাথমেটিক্স স্কিলস হিয়ার,
Yes.
তাই তো? আমরা কি করব, 100 গ্রাম মাংসের দাম আমরা বের করব, দরকার হলে আমরা 1 গ্রাম মাংসের দাম বের করব। আমি কি করি সিম্পলি, তো 1 কিলোকে আমি কি করি, 1000 ভাগ করি, তাহলে আমি 1 গ্রাম পেয়ে যাই, বাস। এবার 1 গ্রামকে দিয়ে আমি কি করি, ডাইরেক্ট কত অ্যামাউন্ট হলো সেটাকে মাল্টিপ্লাই করে দিচ্ছি। সো প্র্যাকটিক্যালি আমি 1 গ্রামের দাম যদি বের করে যাই, তাহলে 300 গ্রামের সঙ্গে 1 গ্রাম গুণ করে দিলাম। সো নো ম্যাটার হোয়াট অ্যামাউন্ট দি ওয়েট অফ দি মিট ইজ, আমি কিন্তু ইজিলি পেরে যাচ্ছি। সো আই হিয়ার ইন দিস প্র্যাকটিক্যাল লাইফ, অ্যান্ড দিস ইজ হ্যাপেনিং ইন প্র্যাকটিক্যাল লাইফ, রিয়েল লাইফ। বাজারে আমাদের যেতে হয়, তোমাদেরও যেতে হয়, তাই না? ড্রেস কিনতে হয়, মলে যেতে হয়, তোমাদের ডিসকাউন্ট দেখতে হয়, তো ডিসকাউন্ট কী করে বের করে? সো এগুলো হলো রিয়েল লাইফ ক্যালকুলেশনস,
Yes.
অ্যান্ড উইচ উই থিঙ্ক উই মাস্ট নো। আর আমাদের এই ম্যাথমেটিক্স স্কিল অবশ্যই সবার জানা উচিত, আর অনেকে জানেও।
হ্যাঁ।
ওকে, তো ম্যাথ আমাদের অ্যাডভান্স লেভেলে সেরকম দরকার হচ্ছে না প্র্যাকটিক্যালি, আনটিল অর আনলেস ইউ আর অ্যান ইঞ্জিনিয়ার অর ইউ আর এ সায়েন্টিস্ট, তাই না? তাদের হয়তো অনেক রকমের ম্যাথের অনেক রকমের ইউসেস থাকতে পারে, কিন্তু বেসিক লাইফ ইট ডিমান্ডস অনলি বেসিক ক্যালকুলেশনস অ্যান্ড ইংলিশ নলেজ, অ্যান্ড অলসো ইয়োর এবিলিটি টু ইউজ কম্পিউটার উইথ দ্য হেল্প অফ টেকনোলজি। Then no one can drag you behind, no one can put you down from your destination. Very good. So, by the way, now last feedback, Pinky. You were talking to me in English. It just only maybe, when did you get admission here in my class?
Before 2 months.
Before 2 months. So you're going to face 3 months, right?
Yes.
So what was your first experience when you just came to my class and you faced me, and when you had to talk in English? So maybe at the beginning I did not talk to you in English, right? What is the difference on the first day and now?
First day when sir asked me something, so that time I get nervous and I don't know what am I saying that time. So now that time when sir asked me some questions, so I asked I I told him whatever thought coming in my mind.
But you cannot, yeah, whatever thought coming to your mind.
Yes.
But that time you're not able to express your thoughts in English, right?
Yes.
But you could say them all in Bengali very efficiently. But today, after 2 months, now you are talking to me in English and even before the camera, you know, like talking before the camera, it's just like you're talking in front of the thousands of audience. Because this is the place where most of the people, they lose confidence while they talk in English in front of camera. Okay, so if you want to be the leader, you need to be a good and efficient English speaker in front of the camera, whatever you share. Okay, because, okay, can you tell me what are the benefits nowadays? See, students are getting more exposure in this digital world, right? Can you tell me some benefits of social media like YouTube and Facebook? How graduate students should use this technology for their development?
Student use this social media platform. So
When you're talking at that time, you should use these other hands also, okay? Like shaking your heads like this, so that you can show that you are natural. Okay, sometimes like shaking your heads, nodding your head. You're just see, you're not using your left hand. Okay, like this is very important because there are few communications. Okay, number one is called verbal communication. It means when you are talking only using your mouth and the language. But at the same time, see, just notice me how I'm talking right now. I'm just talking at the same time. I'm just using my hands. I'm using my both hands. Sometimes I'm just showing this hand. I'm just using this hand. And sometimes I'm shaking my head. It means like it gives you the feeling of natural expression. Okay, don't just be like a statue like that and holding this mic like this way. Sometimes, like naturally, feel like you're sitting at home with me. And then only your original expression with emotion will come out. You got it?
Yes.
And bring smile on your face, because smile is something that forgives your mistake. People don't take it so seriously when you're making mistakes, but with smile. Okay, so try to keep up smile all the time on your face. This is also recommended for the people who are watching right now. Okay, what do you want to say about social media and its benefits for the graduates?
if we learn something new like digital marketing, so if you in YouTube there is many option available for you, like many videos, and also you read something, and that time you get Google also. You learn this platform.
Very good, very good. That means technology is helping us a lot nowadays if the students have the willing to learn something. Students should be very positive and they should have a mind to learn something. Like they should have the desire or will. Very good. And by the way, Pinky, did you talk to someone in English like this in front of camera before in your life?
No, I have never talked in front of camera. This is my first time.
Okay. This is your first time experience talking in English in front of camera.
Yes.
But still, you are not getting so much nervous. This is your first day, right?
Yes.
So you need to make this type of conversation, like sharing your ideas about the real problems of the real life, about the problems of the school education system, college education system. Okay, because these things the young generations or the young graduates need to know.
Yes.
Okay, because after graduation, every student should take the responsibility for their families.
Yes.
Okay, and to perform the responsibilities, students also need employment, or students also need earning, right? But you can never have earning until you have some skills to give something to the society or its people, right? So before you earn, first of all you need to develop skills, and then you give something to the society, and society will give you what you deserve. Like there is this Sanskrit saying from Bhagavad Gita, Karmanya vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. It means पहले खुद को डेवलप करो, उसके बाद देना सीखो.
Yes.
Don't expect before. So first of all we need to give. What do you have to give? देना सीखो तो भगवान तुम्हें खुद ब खुद सब कुछ इधर उधर से दे ही देगा. ठीक है? So we need to implement these thoughts in our real life to get the real life benefits. Okay. By the way, it was a nice interaction with Pinky today. I'm really, really so happy to see that you are talking to me for the first time before this camera, and that is also in English. Lot of students, they get so nervous. Sir, taking class only 2 months, you are telling me to talk in English, to share my thoughts and philosophies and views in English in front of the camera. This is very, very challenging. Okay. So definitely you're just like a daredevil. So you have great potential, Pinky. Okay. So you can do something great. Remember, you are not an ordinary person. You have to have the belief that God created you in a special way. You are here not for ordinary reason. God sent you with a great purpose. Okay. So don't live your life like an ordinary person, common person. Everybody needs a mentor, everybody needs a guide.
Yes.
So I will definitely try my best to guide you to walk in the right direction. But you need to listen to my advice and implement the thoughts and ideas and real skills in your real life, so that you can be happy and satisfied in this real practical life. Okay. So let's be up to this moment, and we will come up with the new question answers from the graduate level students, and we will share these answers or our ideas so that other people also can get benefits.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. God will give you what you deserve, not what you want. So before you get, learn how to give.